just gone out the window, but we won't dwell on that, and we'll just carry on. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to MotorSport Manager. This is a game that I've actually been playing in my off time for, oops, didn't mean to do that. This is a game that I've actually been playing for quite a bit in my off time. I've been kind of just, I've been playing this thing pretty religiously, not gonna lie. For a solid like 3 months, I absolutely love this game. And you know, I needed something for oh god, what day are we on? Day 3 of the Streamer Palooza. So I figured, you know what, I might as well just put something on that I'll enjoy and that you know, might be interesting to actually stream. So I guess I wasn't lying on my Instagram post when I was saying that this was something that I've never streamed before, but you know what, we'll roll with it. So this game is all about managing well, motorsport. It sounds boring, I know, but just, you know, bear with me, alright? So we get to create our own guy, we get to go off into the big wide world of race cars, and we get to try not to suck. That's pretty much it. And I'm just gonna make the weirdest guy I could possibly imagine. He's gonna be like very white. We can give him like grey hair, maybe. It'll be like that, right? And maybe no, I don't want to give him any luscious hair. We'll have it so like, is it like a yeah? We'll make it so that he's on the verge of balding, but he doesn't want to admit it. And he also hasn't shaved in 27 years, and he also needs glasses to see. And I can sympathize with that, you know. There we go, fantastic. And his name shall be Ol Mick Longschlong. There we go, Old Mick Longschlong. He'll be born on, let's go, the 20th of the 4th. How far down can we go? The 1930s. Yeah, he looks like he was fucking born in the 1930s. We'll do 1966. No, 1960. No, wrong one again. There we go. 4/20/1969. Nice. And Old McLongschlong. I imagine him as an angry Irishman. I feel like he would be an angry Irishman. Alright, there we go. Old McLongschlong. We'll choose a currently existing team because creating a new team is an absolute travesty, and it is the most boring thing imaginable. We will do F1. Dude, just had a coughing fit there. Yeah, I think I swallowed a bug. Ooh, fantastic. Alright, we'll do F1. Just because it's the quickest, the most interesting, and it's probably the one that most people know. As for a team, there are a lot of teams we can go. I don't want to go Mercedes or Ferrari or Red Bull. I don't want to go like one of the top teams, just because it'll be just a cakewalk if I do. There are quite a bit of options that we can choose. Toro Rosso is my favorite team of all time. Haas, I think, would be fantastic for the meme, and just watch everyone crash into each other. Manor Racing doesn't actually exist. It's just a fan team. Well, I mean, it did. It used to exist, but it no longer does, due to reasons. And it's kind of in the game. Just it's made by the modders. So this game actually doesn't cover Formula 1 or any of the Formula series. This is actually all just a fan mod. to bring in the teams and bring in like the structures of F3, F2, F1, all of that beautiful stuff. So they really did put a lot of work into this, which is something I love. We can do Racing Point, formerly Force India after it nearly died. We can do good old Alfa Romeo. We'll get Kimi Raikkonen on board. That might be fun. Or we could dig Williams out of its ditch. The sad, dark, depressing ditch it's crawled itself into over the last couple of years. That might be fun. Alpine Racing has, I don't think, ever existed. I can't remember. Might have to fact check that one at some point. But I think, I don't want to go top team. So I think for the absolute meme, we'll either go Haas or Williams. Well, Haas actually has a better car, but Williams have better facilities. What's their expected finish? 7th and 9th? Yeah, you know what? Let's dig Williams out of its ditch. I think that might be a fun idea. We'll dig good old Williams out of its sad, depressing hole, and we'll see what happens. This should be very interesting. Old McLongschlong is here to dig you out of your sad, depressing pit of failure. He's the Messiah. He's come to save the day. And you know what? That's something I can get behind. There we go. Alright, fantastic. Alright, so lots of things to look at. Just a second, guys. Alright, there we go. Right, so quite a bunch of stuff to go through. Hi all. Hi all. It's like just a random, it's like the full greeting is not like actually saying his name. That's just a welcome message. Good old George Russell. Used to watch you on TV when I was little. Oh god. Grew up. Oh god, Kibitz, you're like fucking 40, and you grew up with me, right? Oh god. Okay. No, that's fine. Well, my first name is Ol, so you know. Design facility. Report on the drivers. That's fine. Targets. What can we manage? You know what? I think we can go balls to the wall and we can hit 7th. I think we can do it. Yep, new rules and intro to the pit crew. Fantastic. Alright. So this is where it gets a tad bit confusing. So, when actually coming in for your pit stops and such, all of these people are an individual factor. So how good they are. So for example, you got your tire trait, your front and rear jacks, refuel and fixing. Refuel doesn't actually matter because you can't refuel in Formula 1. So, or can you refuel in any of the Formula races? I don't think you can. Anyway, no, you can't. So yeah, refuel, that trait is completely null and void. It is just fixing and tires. So fixing, if one of the drivers is an absolute fucking nonce and crashes into a wall or into another driver but doesn't completely eliminate him from the race, these guys are the ones that will save the day. These guys change the tires, the jacks just to lift the car up so they can actually change the tires. So their traits pretty much just depend on pure luck. We can hire new people. As you can see, we get like a 17 in wheels already, so he's definitely someone that we want to hire. And he will be, oh look at that, he went up to an 18 when we fucking hired him. Fantastic. And we can replace this 15 down here. Is there any 16s? There's another 15, there's a 16, but he's for refuel. We got a 17 rear jack. We'll hire him because he will be more useful. And look at that, he became an 18 as well. So you can go there. He's 18 in fixing, so we can actually swap him out for... actually, it doesn't really matter. We'll swap him out for him. And then we'll fire him because he's useless. Fixing guys, so after a while, their energy wears down, so you got this like orange bar. When as that depletes, they get worse at their job, and their mistake chance rises. So we do have to be mindful of that. That's why there are guys in recovery that we can swap out as the need arises. So we can also probably... is there another person for wheels or anything? No. We've got a 16 on the rear jack. Yeah, so these guys are all pretty much useless. Actually, do I have a guy in reserve that I can use for rear jack? I can, he's a 17. Alright, so we can go ahead and just reject all these people, crush their hopes and dreams, you know how it is. As business, baby. And these guys in recovery, you're not actually useful to anything, so I can fire you. He's a 15 in the the rear jack, but I've got a 17 in reserve, and I've got a 15 in front jack as well, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so that's the best we can do for that. So now we can move on to the actual car itself, and we can work on improving it. As you can see, we're pretty much just... we're not overall shit, we're just not good at anything, I think is our problem. I think our saving grace though is fuel efficiency. We got 5 stars in fuel efficiency, so we can really stretch those stints. Our tire wear, however, not great. Not great. So we probably... so this actually gives us pretty valuable insight, because we can... that kind of influences how we're going to do pit stops. So we'll probably want to go out, you know, how our race strategy is going to be pretty much. So we'll take, you know, probably a lot more conservative things, because our tire wear is so crap, but our fuel efficiency is so high. So what we can do is we can just start off by designing parts. So we actually have a fairly good HQ, which I'll get into in a minute. Everything is great, and we actually already have a legendary test track, which is actually fucking awesome. And our staff is like way up there. I'm pretty sure we're just equal with all of these other teams, which is alright. I don't mind that. Everything else, not so great. But we can work on improving these over time. It's just that they cost a shit ton of money to upgrade. New buildings. We really need that helipad. Okay, we will build the helipad because that is desperately needed. We've got to spend the money for that because that attracts good quality sponsors, and we need sponsors to earn the moolah. Road car factory, $65 million, which we won't be able to afford it, not in this lifetime, but maybe the next one. As for upgrading buildings, they will all come in the future. So yeah, we can go up to great for everything, and we can go to legendary for our engine, which is pretty awesome actually. So what we can do is we can work on just overall improving the car on a broad scale, and then once we get into like the midfield-ish in terms of where our car is overall, then we can start pushing engine development, get a legendary engine in, and we can just start actually doing shit. So we'll start with crucial components. We won't, or should we worry about what's overall the worst? So we are 11th in the rear wing, and we're 10th in our engine. So I think first things first is we should build a rear wing. We can do 10 plus 10, that's always good. So the two issues that you have to look out for is part reliability and performance. If performance is trash, then obviously it won't, you know, go fast. And if reliability is crap, it can actually, the part can fail during the race, and you can retire due to a mechanical issue or something like that. So what was our best? See, our best is our front wing and our brakes. So our brakes and our front wing are actually the best. So what I can do is when I go to improve parts, we can do brakes. We'll improve them as well. Front wing, do that. And you know, I think we'll keep it like that for now. Reliability will be done a day before the race, so that'll be good. We can get the bonuses off of that reliability. Shouldn't have a problem. Alright, and I'm pretty sure that's everything I wanted to do. Drivers, they're actually quite nice drivers. George Russell, Kubica especially, is really nice. They're very high quality drivers. It's actually not bad. Nothing below 10, which is great. Kubica, same thing. His feedback is 20, which is insane. But his cornering isn't great. But it will improve over time. Same with like everything else here. But yeah, cornering is an issue. But he should hopefully improve that as well. But having a feedback of 20 will really help us in qualifying. He's a paid driver. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the driver sponsors will pay you. Oh, that's insane. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we can just tick the calendar forward, and we can move on to the first part completion. Alrighty, so we've got the new rear wing, so I think we'll give that to Kubica. It doesn't matter about moving George's parts around all that much. Just reactions to my appointment, all of that good stuff. And now we can build a new part. So already that has jumped us up to 9th in the rear wing. Let's get this suspension done because it is crucial. We can just up the medium speed corners as we need to. Also got to be on the lookout for financial management because after I bought the helipad, it's probably not going to be great for our finances. But that's okay because we do a lot of racing and we get paid by the race, so it should be okay. Alright, let's start off with this interview. So interviews can influence drivers' performance, sponsor relationship, pretty much everything. So they're pretty crucial. Well, you've certainly picked up a tough task for your first job. Are you expecting to pick up many points at all this season? I'm quietly confident that we'll manage a few decent finishes, but I'm making no promises. That improves just driver relation, which is always good. George Russell is seen by the fans as your top driver. Do you agree with that, or would you say Robert Kubica is better? I always go with this. I'm lucky enough to have inherited 2 great drivers, and I can't wait to see them race. That just improves both of their things. In the RTL season preview, I wrote that you're expected to finish 9th in the team's championship. Is this accurate, or do you think you can do any better? So, I'd never go that expectation is too high. I always say it seems fair, but I'm hoping that we're going to surprise you. We all remember the time, your time as a fan favorite racer a few years back, but will you be able to transfer your skills into the management game? In racing, 200 miles per hour. So this can improve sponsor relationship but decrease chairman happiness. I'm going to go with that because we need all of the marketability we can get. I don't care about his happiness. He can go fuck himself. Alright, now we can move on. With the suspension complete, we can shove that onto Kubica's car. And that should have... Yep, brought us up to 9th, which is very good. I think we should build... we can't afford an engine. What can we afford? 600,000. We could afford brakes. We could do... No, we can't do another suspension. We could do another rear wing. Or we could do a front wing. But our front wing is like one of the best things that we have. Same with brakes. I think we will do another suspension. Oh, we could do a front wing. Yeah, let's do a front wing. What do we got? Oh god. Okay. Huh. Honey, I'm trash. This is really bad. We have not been graced with good front wing stuff. What's in blue? Low speed corners plus 30. Build time plus 2 days, low speed corners plus 25, reliability plus 5%, that's really good too. So we've got pretty good components. We will just up the reliability. That seems like such a waste of an upgrade. I don't think we can afford to do that right now. I think we should just make another another rear wing and just hope for the best. Oh, that's going to cost me an extra 250,000. Alright, yeah, I've got no option. I'm going to need to make a front wing. Because I literally can't afford anything else. Actually, I can't even make a front wing. I can make brakes. Alright, you know what? I think we're okay with where we are. We're just gonna have to slog this one out without any other future upgrades. Financial management concerns. I don't know what there is to be concerned about. Everything is fine. Alright, so we've got some sponsor offers. Oh my god, GoDaddy.com. Yeah, so I always want to go with fixed pay per race because that is just the best. 12th or above for 270,000. I could probably do 12th or above. Actually, no, it doesn't matter because these guys are going for 17 races with a fixed pay of 300,000. So yeah, I'll do that. And that's our sponsors done. We should earn a decent amount of moolah from them. Reliability work is complete. Alright, so we can hop over to the factory. And now we can start improving the new parts. Let's go with Georg. We'll improve his reliability. Alright, and now we shall move on. Alright, so tire wear is medium. However, with our fuel efficiency and the rate of our tire wear, I think we're going to go for majority super softs. So we'll do 7 here, and we'll do 7 ultras. The 7 ultras for qualifying and practice. Or do we want to do super softs and mediums? We'll do 7, 4, and 4. I think is probably a good idea. Because again, our tire wear is absolutely trash. But fuel burn is high, which might actually give us somewhat of an advantage considering we have better fuel efficiency than some of the other cars on the grid. But we can only hope. I really love this intro. I think it's so cool. Alright, the Sydney Grand Prix. This isn't actually where the Australian Grand Prix is hosted. It's hosted in Albert Park in Melbourne, where I live, which is fantastic. I do want to go, but unfortunately I won't be able to go this year because money is very tight. But next year I'm really hoping to go for 2021 because it's going to be a great day. Alrighty. So yeah, obviously Kubica with 20 feedback, got to take him. They're going immediately for the super softs, which might not be a bad idea, but we definitely want the ultras for qualifying. Alright, I'll tell you what, we'll shove Russell on these, on the ultras, just so he can get the knowledge up, and we'll keep the supers on Kubica. I'll put it about there. And that should be okay. So we can take practice. Alright, so practice comes around and there's a couple of things that we have to consider. First thing is knowledge. So if you gain a lot of knowledge during it, so you'll gain up to 3 levels, right? Level 3 is the max, and you'll earn bonuses based on what you do. So for example, if I send Kubica out, if I send him out on his super soft tires on the race trim, so race trim gives you performance in the race, and since he's using the super soft tires, which we'll probably be using a lot in the race, we'll send him out on that, and his tire choice is super softs. We'll send him out. He will gain his knowledge, and then we will send Russell out on a 1 lap quali trim, so qualifying on the ultra softs. Turn up the good old pace, and we'll see what we can do. Hopefully he can really just send it. Can't seem to take... Who's that? I don't even know who that is. Is it Raikkonen? It is Raikkonen, okay. Alright, Russell is actually on decent pace in the Ultras. Seems like he's beating out quite a few of them. Yeah, I don't expect him to do well at all. I expect him to be kind of down here-ish. Russell has just absolutely slaughtered them, which is insane on the Ultras. But now the big boys will come out, so yeah, the Red Bulls, the Ferraris, the Mercedes shouldn't be that far off. Yep, there he goes, Bottas and Hamilton. As you expect, Sainz coming in with the surprise there. Alright, so now we get to the setups. The setups are like the be-all, end-all of stuff. So if you can get this on like all excellence, you will, like, that's the best you can perform in the race. If you do it a lot worse, then you're in for a pretty shitty race. So I want to keep that on excellent. I want to push that up to there. Actually, I should probably bring that maybe like about here-ish. Yeah, about there. Or maybe a little bit more. Yeah, let's keep it there. And we'll see what happens for Russell. As for Kubica, we've put him in completely the wrong place. You can't get much worse than that. So if I had to guess, I would say it probably belongs somewhere around here. Since that's poor, it probably belongs about there. And we'll move that to about there. We'll bring that back up like that. And we'll send them back out again. Hopefully that's an improvement, but we will have to wait and see. Out they go. Good old Kubica. We'll see if Russell can improve on his lap time. I know that, well, I don't actually know if they've moved, if they did their laps on Ultras or if they were on the mediums the whole time. I wasn't actually paying attention. But regardless, still, like, Russell just set a beautiful lap. Still 1.3 seconds off the pace as a Williams is, but yeah. Speed balance is right on the money. You get these helpful tidbits from the drivers as well, like throughout practice, which is really, really nice. Because it kind of tells you which way you might want to lean the car. So handling feels much better. Sometimes they're not so helpful. So if he says it's feeling much better, it usually means he's only on great. Alright, we'll bring him in. Kubica did actually improve by a fair few positions. Russell did not improve, but that's okay. Speed balance feels much better. So I think all around we have improved with Kubica's setup. Alright, Russell actually went slower even though he had a much better setup than he did previously. Which is very interesting. So he'll probably want to be about there, I'm assuming. That's probably a good place to put it. We'll send him back out on the one lap quali trim. As Kubica comes in. It's definitely a lot better. But it's not quite there yet. So that's gone to okay. So it's probably going to go down to about there. That was only poor though. That wasn't poor. So we can probably put it about there, and I think that's where the game wants us to lean towards. This is a good. Now this is a problem because it can pretty much go either way, and I'm gonna take a gamble and go here. And we'll see where that gets me, actually. Put it about there. There we go. Alright. We'll see where that gets me. Hopefully that's an improvement for Kubica. Hopefully that's an excellent at least. But yeah, on the other hand, we could just like absolutely luck out. Knowledge is actually going really well. Kubica should actually nail level 3 on his flying lap. Oh, level 2, sorry. And now he goes up to level 3. Okay. Which isn't bad, actually. You can see we're actually faster than the Alpha here. Not in the corners though, but on the straights we have a pretty good chance to actually gain a lot of time and positions. As for Kubica, he is only on the super softs, so we do have to take that into account with his lap time. Alrighty, we can now bring him in. His tyres are worn already, which really goes to show how bad our tyre wear on this car is. Unfortunately, that's not something we will be able to provide a big fix for. We're just going to have to play it safe with our strategies. Alright, so that's a massive improvement for George. He has gone up to a great, which is good because that gives us an indication of where the game kind of wants us. We can bring that in like that, and that should be three excellence. And in comes Kubica, and he's second now. There he is. 3 greats. Alright. Again, super hard to tell where they want us, but I can imagine it's about down here. A little bit more that way. About there-ish. That was good there, so it's clear they want us to go up that way. So about that, hopefully, will give us just a little bit more than we need. We will have to wait and see though. You got this, Kubica. Alrighty, Russell already on his outlap. We can actually really catch some guys on the straights. It is just corners that are our problem by the looks of it. Right, as you can see, we're keeping pace, if not catching the Toro Rosso there. Alrighty, let's see if you can set a better lap. Perfect gear ratios, that's good. Downforce feels bang on. All good stuff. Alright, we can now bring in Kubica at the end of his flying lap, and we'll shove him on the ultras and the quali trim, and hopefully we can get it to level 2. We're definitely not going to be able to make it to level 3, unfortunately, but we just wanted the race trim and the super softs. Alrighty, we'll bring in Kubica. Kubica's dropped down to 21st, but that's okay. Because he has not been sent out on ultras, although we will actually be sending him out on ultras in his next lap. So how he goes, we'll actually have to see. In many aspects, okay, so Russell hasn't gone to 3 perfects yet, or 3 excellents yet. We've actually gone down, which means we probably want to be about there. That's definitely where they want us. Qualifying stream. Okay, I know that's got to be a perfect right there. So we'll send him out for 3 laps. And in comes good old Roberto Kubica. Damn, 2 excellents and a grade. So close. Again, super hard to know where they actually want us. I'm just going to put it down just a little more. I hope that is enough. Qualifying trim, we'll send him out on 3 laps and send him out on the ultras, and we'll see what they can do in the final 2 minutes of this session. Hopefully it's something good, but we will have to wait and see. as he just cuts off the Alpine racing car there. We should, yeah, I don't expect to compete with most of these guys. Although Russell has kind of put a spanner in that kind of theory. Alrighty, let's see how he does. Now we can get a real kind of taste for what Kubica can do in the Williams. Come on. The Manor racing car is holding us up quite a bit. There we go, have to take the inside line there. Sebastian Vettel does set fastest. We nearly make it to 3, but unfortunately it's not meant to be. And we will come across the line. Kubica will improve to 15th. Alright. So this is kind of our general benchmark for the year. This is where we're starting. This is kind of where we have to hopefully improve from and not fall back. This is where I expected. I didn't really expect very high, although I have aimed for 7th. So we are in a bit of a predicament to do just a little bit better. So we've got Ultra's quali trim for qualifying. We'll see if we can't squeeze it into Q2. He's gone down to good, but he's gone up into excellent. Okay. That's got to be like there, right? But see, that's all just great. So does he want to go like all the way up here? Very, very confusing stuff. Alright, we'll give that a shot. He'll be running an unfamiliar setup, but he should be okay. Hopefully that's his 3 perfects done and dusted. We did manage to get him up by 4% to 99, all excellence. So I cannot complain with that. We are going to send him out on the Ultras for quali. Give him a little bit of breathing space, and we will send out Kubica right behind him. Russell, auto on, and auto on. Alright, so this is how they manage brake temperature and tire temperatures on their outlap. This kind of defines how they'll do in the lap. Generally, one of them will be overheated and one of them will be perfect. That's usually how it goes. As you can see here, we got, yep, overheated and perfect for both. Sometimes I have seen good and perfect, and on the rare occasion I have seen perfect and perfect, which is always fun to see. So we've really just got to focus on making it through Q1. If we can get through Q1, I know that we can push it for about 12. That's what I'm hoping. Alright, there we go. Times are done. We're already over 1 second on Grosjean, which does not bode well for Williams. Yeah, we're already down to 14th and 15th. I'm hoping that when we send them out on their second run, the track grip will improve. We'll just have to sit back and wait for that improvement. We'll have to send them out at about 2 minutes 30. Alright, we will send... Oh god, alright, we are really far back. Alright, I'll send them out on a fresh pair, because if I don't, then we might not make it into Q2, and we won't make it to Q3 anyway. Come on, lads. If they can put in something just fantastic, that'll be great. I really need them to perform. So Russell goes perfect and overheated, and Kubica also goes perfect and overheated. That's fine. We'll see what they can do. Come on, boys. Russell improves in Sector 1. Kubica doesn't. That's not good. Come on, boys. No, he goes slower in Sector 2. Fuck, come on. We're gonna miss it by a fucking metric. Oh, we bottled it. 19th and 20th. We haven't managed to make it into Q2. That is not good. On the bright side though, we do have the option to go on the more conservative strategy. Because we haven't made it into Q2, we don't get stuck with a certain pair of tyres. Which is... oh shit, I didn't mean to hit watch. Oh, it is raining in Q2, that's interesting. We will try to skip over this as quick as we can. I was supposed to click simulate, but looks like we are just going to have to sit here and wait out. As they all set their fastest sectors. Yeah, you'll find just the generic kind of top 6 in here again, so you'll find Hamilton, Bottas, Vettel, Leclerc, and Verstappen and Gasly will just pretty much round out the top 6, and then from there it's pretty much anyone's game. Although speaking of which, Bottas has gone absolutely horrendously. Same with both. Oh, they've risked it on going out on a dry strategy. Is it enough? Hamilton will go fastest. Verstappen and Bottas both make it out. So does everyone else. Gasly, however, does not and is kicked out of Q2. Right at the bottom. So that is who we will be racing. Because we did make it into the top, just the top of Q1. Which is muy unfortunate. Simulate Q3 because we all know who's going to win that one. They all go out and do their thing. There we go, the Mercedes and the Ferrari. The Ferraris tend to do so well around Sydney, it's insane. And there we go, Bottas goes first and is on pole, holy shit. By damn, that's so quick. Just 0.6 of a second he has managed to get on pole. But that's not who we're racing today. Hopefully we can just inch it out. I don't expect to finish in the points, although we can always just pray. Car setups. Oh, he's actually gone even worse in his setup. I don't fucking believe this. Okay. This is actually ridiculous. That is actually just stupidly insane. Alright, I'm better off going here. And, okay, I'm better off just doing that. We will start on... I don't know, I think we'll start on the Super Softs. For both of them. Fuel options don't matter. We will start on the Super Softs, I think, because we need to be conservative. If we can just outlast everyone, we can hopefully get a good start. We can work our way up the grid and hopefully finish in a decent position where we can earn some points. And it's a horrendous start for both drivers, off to a great start for the season. No positions gained. In fact, we're about to lose all of them. Alrighty, and we've dropped down into the 20th. Oh, there's been a massive part. And Russell has run wide. Okay, fantastic. Ah, Georgie boy, what have you done to me? Georgie boy has indeed failed me. Alright. We will conserve. We'll go medium and high. We'll conserve, conserve, conserve. That is our motto here at Williams. Conserve, conserve, conserve. And we'll just pray that we can do something even half decent. Kevin Magnussen has crashed and is bringing out the full safety car. That gives Russell a chance to catch up. In the meantime, we will go low and low. We will really save every drop we can of fuel, and for the car, and for the tyres, I should say. And hopefully that can lead to something. We will have to wait and find out, of course. Ah, come on, boys. This really isn't where I want it to be, but I don't suppose we have much of a choice. There isn't going to be any rain, I don't think. The tyre temps are low. Alright, we'll shove them into... Oh no, not engine mode. We'll shove you in overtake mode just to heat it up a little bit. Jesus, alright. A little bit of a bottleneck. Alright, tyres are warming up. We go just to a high fuel delta. Alright, when we go to high fuel, we should be okay. Hopefully we can make some positions. If not, that's okay. Just in the initial stages. Safety car has stayed out for another lap. Okay then. That's not what I was expecting. We'll go conserve and low. Again, save just as much fuel as we possibly can while keeping our tyre temperatures in the middle. I really don't want to overheat them, because we are not doing a great job at conserving these things. Some of these guys have gone onto the hard compound, which might not have been a bad move considering tyre wear was just so bad. But I think going just supers and ultras are probably the best way to go. We'll probably only stick to supers for this entire race, because I don't see us gaining any distinct advantage from going on the ultras, unless it's within the lifespan of the final few laps and we need to pit. But we should be okay. Alright, things are starting to go, so we will go into high and overtake mode. Alright, we're racing again. Come on, Robert. He just cannot get the overtake on the McLaren, which is a shame. George has actually taken a position from one of the Alpine racing cars. He's taken them both, which is very good. Kubica though has not made any improvements. We'll put him down onto high for both. His tyre wear is okay, tyre temperatures are looking good. We are in front of Gasly and the Red Bull, but that probably won't last long. Whatever pace we had in qualifying is completely gone. Yeah, alright, and we are really down at the back of the grid. Which is a right shame. I really didn't want to be here. I thought we would have actually done a little bit better, all things considered. Some have hit due to a crash, which is alright. I don't mind that. I'll take that. We'll bring it down to conserve, and actually, you know what? We'll keep it on high just because our fuel is so good. We'll actually put it into overtake in hopes that Kubica and George can do something here, because we are just locked in this train of just not being able to get past anyone, which is a right shame. So hopefully Robert can do something, anything, just to take a few positions. But again, I am not banking on much. He has taken Felipe Massa, although this is just pretty much a battle for the back of the grid. Yeah, Kubica has moved up into 16th due to some pit stops and other shenanigans behind the scenes. Hopefully something can result in this. We have gone up from P20, so I suppose that is an improvement in of itself. We will go back down to, we'll go down to medium fuel, just because we don't want to lose any of these places that we have gained. Russell is really struggling to overtake anyone here. And that's the thing I really hate about the Alpine racing drivers, is that they are so good, but in such crap cars. So if you get stuck behind them, you are stuck. That is just how that goes. And you can't escape it, which is a damn shame. Alright, we're back into the positives for Kubica, which is good. Our tyres are about to shred off though, which means they have done just about as well as the front runners on the Ultras. It's starting to get hard out there, so I can push Russell for one last lap, and I can probably keep. So I will shove Russell into overtake, and I'll pit him in. Wait, has he crossed the line yet? Yes, he has. Okay, and we'll pit him in for another set of supers. Oh, I should probably go for a fast pit stop. The less time I lose, the better it is for everyone involved. Fast, there we go. Cool, lovely. He can push on that. Kubica, on the other hand, I think I will shove him into conserve. I'll have him go one more lap, and then we will have him go all out on his in-lap, and then we'll pit him for another set of supers, and hopefully that can result in something. We are up into 10th, but only through the pit stops, unfortunately. So, alright, Kubica is now starting to feel the wear, but that's okay. We'll put him into overtake and high, pit him in for another set of supers. In the meantime, we'll bring him down to medium as he's coming in for his pit stop. Everything's fine, no mistakes, always good to see. He will actually come out in 21st, which is not great, not where I wanted him to be. And here come all the front runners that have pitted for fresh ultras and supers, which is just fantastic. Really good to see. God. Oh, there's been a mistake. Oh, that's not good. He will just start really dropping back. He's now behind Russell. Not good. Not where I wanted him to be. I will put him onto high and high as well, and we will let them go for it. I don't expect a lot. I'm hoping that we'll finish not in 20th, but then again, you can never know. So it's pretty much just us going to be holding the back marker for now, unfortunately, which is a shame. If the tyre wear just wasn't so god awful, I'd be able to shove him onto the ultras. Hamilton is already back in the lead. This is actually a fairly close race. I wasn't expecting it to be this tight. I thought that just the leaders would have just run away with it, but in reality we're actually all really close to each other. In fact, the biggest gap in between drivers is actually between Russell and Sainz. But honestly, what do you expect? I haven't been paying attention to tyre wear at all, and I've let it run down like a complete and utter moron. Hopefully I can salvage this stint, but I have fucked up by not managing my tyres correctly. Hulkenberg is on the ultras, but the only reason I've probably been able to keep him behind is because I was on high for so long. He'll overtake me on this lap, definitely. just because I do have to go conservative on my tyres to keep things in check, and now I am going to have to move down to medium fuel as well. So yeah, he'll definitely overtake me. If not this lap, then definitely the next. There he goes. Yeah, nothing we can do about that, unfortunately, which is a shame, but we can move Russell back up and Kubica as well up into the mediums. Yeah, not great. He hasn't overtaken Georgie Boy yet, but that will most likely change. One of the racing points right there has taken a very long pit stop. Kubica overtaken Van der Leeuw, which is great. We all have actually, because I don't know what's happened to him. Something in the pit lane must have gone horribly wrong. Hopefully the Racing Point and the Renault will fight each other. So, oh, Hulkenberg, something has gone terribly wrong with Hulkenberg. Yeah, he just had to pit at the last second for a fresh set of ultras. Not good news for him. Fantastic news for me though. There we go. How are our tyres looking? Okay. We got 10 laps to go. By the time I actually come in for a pit, it'll probably be around 8 laps, I'm hoping, at least for Georgie Boy. Or he should probably pit this lap. Yeah, alright, I'll tell you what, I'll go aggressive with him. I'll go overtake on both, and I will pit him. Ooh. Could he go the stint on the ultras? That is the $1 million question. Shit. We will go into 21st. We probably have no choice if we want to gain those positions and maintain them. We're going to need to go the ultras, but conservative ultras. Alright, conservative ultras it is for Russell. Hopefully we can just do like a sprint out the gate to like regain our positions. And from there we can figure something out. He will come out towards the back. Oh, fuck! That's not what I wanted to see. Oh, you useless twats. Alright. Kubica will, in fact, be able to make it, but that mistake has probably just cost us any chance of anything, really. And we will probably be at the back of the grid for the rest of the race. Because of that, that's... them's the brakes, but even still, fuck me, that is not at all what I wanted. I didn't even do an aggressive style with Kubica, so that's probably impacted him quite a bit. No mistakes, but somehow he is... Why was he so slow in the pit lane? I don't get it. No mistakes, and yet he still comes up in... okay. Okay. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Everyone else will still... Oh, everyone else may just still need a pit. So hopefully there is some chance for an undercut. But I will not be making any promises. There's been a yellow flag. Something's happened in sector 1. And what the fuck was that? What was that? Does someone want to explain to me what the fuck just happened? Oh, fuck. Oh, when something goes wrong, it goes really wrong for Williams, doesn't it? What in the ever-living fuck was any of that? Mega instability. Yeah, no shit, you fucking crashed. Like a dingleberry. Actually, I don't know if he crashed. Even still, it's just, it's a complete disaster. I don't actually know if we'll make it to the end on these tires. Kubica will. I have to conserve and go back down to medium for Russell. What's your condition looking like? Everything's meh. Oh, never mind. And Russell's Why? Mechanical issue. Fuck me. This has been a fucking disaster. This final stint could not have gone any worse. Massa might have to pit. Well, yeah, he's definitely gonna have to pit. There he goes. This is probably where I'll be for the rest of the race. I think is a fair assumption. Oh, fuck me. New personal best, huh? Oh, that is just not good. Not good at all. Well, we're just gonna have to grind out the rest of this race. We'll shove it up to 12 speed. We'll get this done. Suspension condition is low, which is great. Oh, fuck. Come on, it's only 2 laps. Surely, come on. This is literally the final lap. Come on. Yeah, I don't care that your tires are worn, it doesn't matter. Just cross him 15th. Okay. Alright. At the end of the day, I actually don't think Kubica gained or lost a place. I think he just ended up finishing exactly where he was at the beginning. Although the loss of Russell in the third stint has just completely derailed things. Hopefully we get a decent amount of sponsor money. Because we don't have actually any paid, goal sponsors, which takes a lot of the pressure off to do well, especially in the initial stages. Okay, so Kubica actually gained 5 positions. George Russell, despite fucking crashing, only went down by 3. But yeah, Kubica's performance, not bad, a top 15 result, so I suppose I can't complain. We are gonna need to get some points. We're gonna need some points if we want to finish in 7th. Yeah, not a great start, not gonna lie. God damn it, and he was on such great form too. His morale has gone down because he has crashed, although he didn't gain any negative traits, which is good. Top 15 results, so he will lose marketability. We gained 4 million per race. Holy shit. Alright, that's some cash to splash. Alright, that kind of money we can seriously improve on our stuff. How do I feel? I feel great. It was a wonderful weekend. Yeah. Wonderful weekend. Let's go with that. Mistake chance. Who was fucking up so much? It's probably you, wasn't it, you piece of shit? We got anyone new for tires? Fuck. Alright, I'll swap you for this pathetic excuse of a beta male. Anyone here worth picking up? A 16 for the front jack. The replacement front jack is only 14. Although he's also 17, you know. Yeah, we need a replacement front jackman. Front jackman instead of Q jackman, but not. There we go. Invest in that boy. He's up to 17, which is fantastic. I will swap him for him immediately. Yeah, as for everything else, that's about as good as we're getting it. For now, in terms of the car, now we can start working on upgrades. Our front wing is not bad. No, I didn't. Okay. Rear wing is very crucial, and so is the gearbox. So we're not going to be doing very well in the next race. So we can do that, and then we can probably also get away with that. 75% reliability isn't bad, so I'll invest in that. Hopefully that's a good rear wing. That can maybe push us up a place. I doubt it though. In terms of drivers, see, they're not exactly bad drivers. That's the thing. I don't feel as though I need to get rid of them. I feel like they're good drivers. Yes, I'm aware that the car repair is finished. Thank you. Wait, hang on. As for the repair parts, improved parts. Sorry. How are we looking? They're not going to be done for a fucking hot minute. Jesus. Can I get any of them done before the race? No. Shit. I really would like these parts improved. I think I'm just gonna like yeet it all the way up there. Alrighty, we're going to get the brand new front wing in time. The rear wing, sorry. And that will go to... I'll give that to... Why are you angry? Fuck off. Give it to Kubica. Yeah. New part. Did that actually put us up a place? No, it didn't. But it probably has helped us in the long run. Gearbox is seriously lacking. I can do 25 to max. That'll be done one day after the race. Oh, Jesus, $1 million for a fucking gearbox. Ay, ay, ay. That's all the way up at 7th for brakes, which is quite nice. We're not 11th in anything, which is good. But we're not 7th in anything. George Russell is now training in the Young Driver Academy. That's great. Sweet. Giovinazzi. Cool. Now we shall continue on to Dubai, where we will probably suck absolute donkey balls. Tire wear is medium, so I think we want to run predominantly supers and go ultras. Oh no, predominantly supers, but alright, here's my thinking, right? We are not going to we're not going to make it into Q2 in here anyway. So if I just run both of these, because there's no chance we're making it into Q2. Not a hope in hell. So we will, I think, run these two. Go for a super conservative strategy. Hey Thief, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So we'll run super conservative, and we will just pray to God that we get above 15. Oh, how you doing, Thief? Good to see you. Welcome to day 3 of the Streamer Palooza. Alrighty. Feedback for Russell is just absolutely horrendous. It's probably not a high downforce track, but fuck it. We'll go about there. This is definitely a more top speed circuit. About there, handling, probably want about there. We'll see how that goes. Also for your tyres, we'll be qualifying on the supers. You're good? That's good, man. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Streaming a game that I haven't played before. This wasn't the original plan for tonight's stream. Tonight's planned stream will also be taking place tomorrow instead. You also still don't understand Streamerpalooza. So it's pretty much just a thing I made up on the spot, really. It's I was regretting the fact that I hadn't made that I haven't been very consistent with streams. So I kind of just wanted to get that, make up for that by doing just like a week long, streaming whatever I felt like. Because I felt like I needed to make up for that lack of streams. Race stream, yes. You need to be on qualifying, super softs. Out you go. Have fun. But yeah, I just wanted to make up for the lack of consistency. This won't be the regular thing. But after this week is over, I will go back to streaming twice a week. I want to keep that commitment going because I love streaming. I really do. And I think it's no secret that because of my lack of consistency, it really hurt the channel at a pretty critical moment. We're so close to 200 subscribers, and my lack of consistency just kind of dashed the chance of getting to 200. Because we had just this period of monumental growth when I was playing Minecraft, and now it's just completely fallen flat on its face. So if I just get that consistency back, YouTube hopefully will have, put its faith back in me, and the gods will start bestowing upon me viewers again. That's the hope. Oh shit, he's already in? Oh, whoops. Alright, well, Kibitz is gonna go for an extra lap. Excellent, hell yeah. And a very poor. Okay, so this is an acceleration focused one. I probably want to go about there. Yeah, actually, I'll stick with that. We'll see how that goes for Russell. And when Kubica comes back in on this lap, we're already up to level 1. We've been going for about 4 minutes. So that's really good. Alright, in we go. Not a good start. Not a good start at all. Alright, we got one good. But other than that, so it's probably about like maybe there I want to go. About here. Pull that out by one more. And because that's poor, I probably want to move it about here. Pull that out to there again. We'll see how that goes. Have fun, Robert. Alright, we'll see what he do. Alright, Russell's out for his flying lap. No improvement in Sector 1. And improvement in Sector 2, which is always nice to see. He went a single place better. Yeah, this isn't boding very well. I don't expect to do well in Dubai. Oh, holy fucking shit. I am a wizard. I will take that triple excellent, thank you very much. Good set. Night. Holy fuck. Alright, cool. Send you out for 3 laps on the quali. You'll be fine like that. Have fun, George. Alright, bringing bits in now. I do not understand how I managed to get to that. And all 3 are just good. Thanks, game. Okay, well if those are both good, I don't know. Should I move it further in? It's so hard to judge. Alright. I'll move it up to there. I'll move that to there. And I will move... See, if that was poor and that's good, I might just move it to like here. No, I should move it to here. To about there. Alright, we'll see what happens with that. They'll either all turn to great or all turn to poor. We'll find out. What an odd-shaped course. They're always shaped like this. So Formula One tracks are always very unique. There are very few that actually have an overhead bridge. Dubai is one of them. Well, this isn't actually the course they race on in Dubai. They don't even race in Dubai, do they? No, yeah, they do. They finish it in Abu Dhabi. So this course isn't actually one that's used. But yeah, these are all. So this was a mod created for the year 2019 before anything about the 2019 season had been announced. So it's a fantasy mod. These courses, I'm pretty sure, do exist. So there is a Dubai circuit like this, but F1 doesn't actually race on it. So they updated this mod with like all the drivers for last year and all of the stuff for that. So they're very they were pretty much just booking like their fantasy football team or something. But yeah, courses are always like this. You know, you want the twists and turns. You want positions to overtake, the tight hairpins, chicanes, all of this thing to make the racing exciting. What have we got? Medium tires and race trim is done, so qualifying trim 3 laps. Another set of supers. Out you go. Have fun. Bring you in because you're fine. Fuck. Okay. Well, I mean, at least we brought one up to excellent. But yeah, a course that's actually a lot like this is Suzuka. The Suzuka circuit in Japan, which is actually one that they do race on. And that's the only one that has a bridge overhead to turn it into a figure-8 circuit. Okay, well, you've got to go like all the way up here. Like that. No, you've got to go down. No, not you. You have to go down to there. I'd say maybe a bit more. Maybe like there. And you might go there. Maybe about there. We'll find out. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh fuck, I gotta, damn it. Shit. And I gotta send him out on the qualifying trim on his super softs. There we go. George can just go off and do his own thing because it really doesn't matter. I might actually hit level 3. Alrighty, off he goes for first qualifying. You know nothing about racing, by the way, that's alright. How's Brittany and Joel? Joel, I haven't heard from him. Well, I heard from him, not earlier today. Well, earlier today through his Discord, but I haven't talked to him since yesterday. He's got a new video coming out on his channel soon, if it's not already out. So, be sure to, hear about that from him, when it's actually released. As for Brittany, Brittany's doing well. Her work is just fine and dandy. She's having good days. So yeah, they're going pretty well. You should be fine now, so I'll send you out on. Actually, I'll send you out on just to make sure. Have fun, Roberto. Cool. I really don't need to send him out for anything else. Alright, will Kibitzer improve his lap time? He will, maybe? Yeah, he improved. Pretty much where I expected them both to be. Glad to hear. Yeah. Fair enough. Alrighty, qualifying. I don't expect to do very well here again, but we will try anyway. Super softs quali. No, not medium. No. Super soft quali. Car setups, how did we do? Fuck! I swear to God that was... Oh, seriously? What do you want from me, game? Is that what you want? Oh, we'll fucking find out. I have no chance of making it into Q2 here, just because I am so bad. So I'll even send him out on the used. Oh no, you know what, we'll probably just make it the whole way anyway. Okay, let's go. Actually no, I'll send out Kubica first. There he goes. And then I'll send out Russell. Alright. Don't fail me. Alright, come on boys. Give us something half decent that we can look forward to. God damn it, Russell. Somehow, we managed to stay ahead of the Alpine and Manor Racing teams, which is very interesting. I probably should have sent... Oh god. I really should have sent them out for another lap. But at the end I don't think it matters, because only Alonso will pass us. Which actually isn't that great. You hate being sick. Why are you sick, man? What ails you? Alright, we'll simulate Q2 as well. Oh, it's already on 40, thank God. McLaren's are down in the... Oh no, there goes Sainz. Norris does not make it into Q3. Oh, that's not good. Poor McLaren. Ah, you got a cold. That sucks, dude. Alright, just a second. I'm gonna simulate the session again, but I will put it down to just, play. I'll be back in just a second, guys. Alrighty, sorry about that, we are back. I just had to get a good old glass of water. You gotta go? Alright, man. You have a wonderful night, and then tomorrow I'll be in tomorrow's stream. Alright, man, you have a good night as well. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Alrighty. Yep, that's pretty much how I expected it to go. Alrighty. go for the mediums and the race trim, of course. Going for that ultra conservative strategy. You're fucking kidding me. God damn it, Kubica. God, should we really? Should I send him out on the ultras like this? I don't know if we should. This could be a problem. Do I send him out on ultras, or do I send them out on super softs? They will only last 10 laps. But these will only last like 12. These ones are the ones that will really last. That's the ones I put the performance on. So I could just get the ultras out of the way and then switch to ultra conservative with the mediums for the rest of the race. That might not be a bad idea. Alright, I'll do that. I'm sure this is going to go fantastically. As we go to 5 red lights for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and it's lights out. It's a great start for George. Not so great for Kubica as he actually goes down to 22nd. George is desperately trying to make his way up the pack, which he does, overtaking both the Alfa Romeo and the Renault. Renault's going to come back down the inside though, as I'm squeezed between the Racing Point and the Renault. Really trying to push it. Good on George, he's going nuts. But this definitely will not last long. He will overtake both Racing Points and will hunt down the McLaren. I can't believe what I'm actually witnessing with my eyes right now as he overtakes the McLaren and is looking for a move around the outside. Doesn't quite get it. Has a peak though, as he now is about to go wheel to wheel with the Renault of Daniel Ricciardo. I'm going to unfortunately have to end his fun for the most part. As we do need to conserve fuel. But still, he's up in the points, which is incredible. That is something I was not expecting. I will put it up to 4th. He's still looking for Daniel Ricciardo. With Kubica 8 places behind him. Yeah, there he goes. He's going to start dropping down the order now. Wait, is that? Oh yeah, okay. Albon, Toro Rossos and stuff. I do expect him to start going down the pecking order just a little bit. I need to conserve tyres now. Got to make sure I don't actually pit before everyone else, like really badly. And they are fighting amongst themselves. Kubica isn't doing super hot. But I'm hoping that with Russell holding up the pack the way he is, that he might... Oh, Hulkenberg has been given a drive-through as well. God damn it. I really wish he could hold this position and keep on fighting up into the points. That would be so awesome, but yeah, it's just not meant to be. We're not in the shape to kind of be in this position. Slowly but surely we will start dropping down the pecking order, although I do hope that we can at least maintain some kind of high position. Kubica up into 16th, which is always good to see. I will actually go up into high fuel mode now, hoping that Russell can maintain this 13th. Although when going up against the McLaren, the McLaren is already pitting Sainz with the tyre we're already getting to him. Which does not bode well for the rest of his race. Kubica up into 15th with only the McLaren of Norris is actually separating us, which is insane. Tyre wear, Kubica's on par with Norris at the moment, but Russell is looking a little bit faint. And having to defend 14th from Lando Norris because he is pushing now with his tyres, which is actually really good. And Kubica also kind of putting pressure on him, even though Norris is trying to push. Kubica is also putting pressure on him, which I think is kind of making him... He's trying to push, but also work defensively at the same time, which is incredibly interesting. Okay, I think this is the lap that I... Actually, you know what? I think he can go for one more. He can go for one more. Kubica can go for like another 2. Alrighty. We will shove him into aggressive medium, and he will pit onto the mediums. We'll only go for a... Oh, we should really go for a fast pit stop. I'm hoping that we can pull it off and not have some problems. As for Kubica, he's doing a fantastic job of managing the tyres. Although the Mercedes of Bottas, we can't fight that. I'll put him up to medium 9. Kubica is fantastic at defending, can I just say, like, he's holding up the fucking Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas like it's nothing. Alright, and now we will shove him into the aggressive strategy, and we will pit him for the mediums. That'll be a fast pit stop as well. No mistakes, fantastic. That's what I was looking for. We will now put him down to high and medium. Out in the 21st, that's okay. Because everyone else is still yet to pit. Norris pitted for a fresh set of ultras. That's interesting. Okay. Kubica up in the 8th, but he does have to pit. Although so does Magnus and so does pretty much everyone in the top of the grid except for Leclerc, who is actually insane. Alright, I think keep the Mercedes at bay. Pit now for the mediums. I can't believe he held on as long as he did. That was just incredible. In he goes. No mistakes. Fantastic. Alright, he will be out. I'll put him down to high and medium. And now he will frolic amongst the midfield, which is awesome. I actually can't believe that. We are competing alongside the Racing Point, so maybe I should have actually put in some effort into Q2, into Q1, because we are holding ultras at bay here. Granted, we are on pushing ourselves. We will have to go down to a medium about now, although we can probably start pushing with the fuel. Yeah, that's okay. I expect to be here. Oh, jeez, Kubica with a dive down the inside. That was fantastic. What a fucking corner that was. Holy shit. Vern, who's been on the mediums for quite some time, hasn't pitted. Although I'm very concerned that he will actually hold us up. So I'm going to make a gamble and have Kubica just barge past him. Maybe, come on. Alright, he's got the move done. Down to medium. As for Russell, we will shove him up in overtake mode as well, just so we can barge past. Come on. Just get the move done down the inside. Fantastic. Alright, that's compromised us a little bit, but not by much. We can go conserve and conserve. I think we'll be okay. Oh god, he's gonna get the move done as well. No, he's locked up and he's gone into the pits. Alright, we're good. Raikkonen comes out with a fresh pair of ultras. So some people are going really aggressive. Oh god, I really don't like this. Alright, there we go. Hulkenberg in already. He's not had a good couple of races, but he has bounced back to beat us in Australia, so probably we'll do the same here. Alright, our tyres are looking good. Kubica seems to desperately want to get past Georgie boy. We might let him do actually. He seems to be a lot later on the braking, which is interesting. Yeah, the gap is starting to form quite a bit between us and everyone else on the grid. Yeah, even when they go in for pit stops and stuff, it is just not enough for us. So I think we are at the point where our position is kind of finalized. This is probably the best we're going to be able to do. Although with Kvyat behind us by so much, I think this is kind of a safe position. We can work on really conserving our stuff. We can really go low to start saving a lot of fuel, a lot of tires. We don't want to make them too cool, but yeah, we can really start saving. And potentially get people who are going on far more aggressive strategies by just outlasting them, really. Because already I think we've really done a fantastic job, especially Kubica, at just keeping these tires going, which has been just genuinely incredible. Daniel Ricciardo has retired due to a mechanical issue, so that'll be us up into... Oh, and we've pitted it... Whoa, we've actually come out in front of signs. Alright, and now we can afford to go back up to this. We can kind of keep a high... Yeah, I don't expect to fight a signs on fresh ultras. Norris is actually also behind us, and Hulkenberg has come charging back up the order as well. So I don't expect, and Verstappen as well. So all these guys are really just going conservative, trying to, well, all these guys are going aggressive, I should say, really trying to push their way past us. Russell is now in the red. Are we going to make it on one more stop? Or maybe by the skin of our fucking teeth. We will really push him now, because he's got the tyre temps to do so. Kubica can probably go for like another 2 laps. Why does he have a drive-through? For fucking what? Did he collide with fucking Why does he have a drive-through? For what? Well, that's just jeopardized that whole fucking race, and now I'm blue flag. What did I get the fuck? What was I penalized for? Someone want to fucking explain that to me? Because now I'm just confused. Hang on, guys. This is just fucking horrendous now. Kubica will probably have to pit this lap. That is not what I wanted to see. Did he collide with George? Because that's the only thing I see happening here, is that he collided with George. That is... I don't see another option. He must have. We will go overtake mode though, just to build a bit of a lead. Kubica has a lot of time to make up though. Russell is sitting pretty in 16th, which is where I wanted him to be, but... Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with Kubica now. He'll get them on the pit stops. I'll bring him down to high, neutral. He can still go all out attack. He might even be able to take Hulkenberg on his in-lap, maybe, when he has to pit for a new set of supers, but I don't know. Because I can go to the end on these tyres, maybe, by the skin of my teeth for George. Go down to high. Kubica will be able to make it to the end on these tyres, no worries. Okay, cool. Vern is in between my Russell and Kubica, but that will be alright. He actually overtakes Nico in the pits. Sweet. But he has swapped to Ultras, so I don't expect this to last. Because Grosjean, Magnussen, Raikkonen, everyone is just too far ahead of me anyway. This is probably the limit to where I'll be. P16 is probably a much likelier position in 10 laps time especially. You will need to start pushing on that. I think the tyre wear is really holding us back. I would love to go for far more aggressive strategies, but I just can't. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I hate fucking blue flags. Opportunistic twat bags. Fuck me. And they're 100% going to be able to go to the end on those tyres too. That really makes me mad. I don't know how, but I'm still ahead of fucking Hulkenberg. Because he's had to take a, he's had to take the blue flag, whereas Russell hasn't had to do it yet. Sorry about that, guys. Fucking now he's just being hunted down. That fucking blue flag, like, honestly, what did I expect? Russell is doing a fantastic job of holding his own anyway. But the thing is, he might need to pit. He's got downforce issues. Oh, fuck. We got 6 laps to go. He's going to lose the position to Hulkenberg. But as for everyone else, I don't actually know. Damn it, he's going to lose out. See, my only hope is that their tyres will actually wear to such a point that they will be absolutely devastated and just can't keep going by the time the final few laps comes around. Fuck. Down at 19. 3 laps to go. His tyres aren't gonna hold, and he's lost out to. Fuck. And I believe that's going to be a developing trend. How is Raikkonen pit and still? Okay. I got a choice to make. Do I let his tyres run down and try to hold position, or do I pit and risk it? I don't have any more ultras that I could possibly put on because I only bought 1 set. So do I attempt to hold for grid position? I think that's the only choice I have, because Kubica's here 20 seconds apart from each other and everyone else is just behind him. I could probably pit. Alright, you know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to push this lap. And he's going to come in for super softs. Just to make sure he doesn't run down. Come on. Oh, I'm going to get blue flagged right out the pits because of the fucking Red Bull. Alright, come on. Good pit. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, alright, alright. We're good, we're good, we're good. We are fucking fantastic. You're fine, don't worry about it. I'll push Kubica. Looks like the Red Bull came out ahead of the guys behind that were behind Kubica initially. Oh fuck. Yeah, Kubica can go to the end. It's the final lap anyway. Russell just needs to hold grid position. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we will go 16th and 17th. At least no one crashed out this time. Alrighty. Well, not the greatest race. But honestly, I actually think that's the best we could have done with the car we have right now. And I think where we are right now is going to be pretty consistent, if I do say so myself. Everyone else? Oh yeah. Kubica had his drive through. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we could have done any better than what we did there. We need to pick up some points though, man. If we don't pick up points, we're gonna fail. I think our next order of business is really just hammering home the upgrades. And maybe some drivers too. Georgie Boy is improving, but the disappointing races are just piling onto us. Although we are slowly building just a shit ton of cash. And if we're making 4 mil per race, that means we've got, you know, I'd say we've got a spare mil to kind of woo in another driver. New gearbox is done. We can give that to Kubica. Did that actually improve the situation in our gearbox at all? Nope. Yeah, we're just like really far behind in pretty much everything. Yeah, it's not boding well for our little team here. Alright, let's build an engine. I think that's a good thing to build. Maybe we should just like fucking beeline to a legendary engine. We'll accept this. Which one of our drivers is better? Which one of my drivers is better? Kubica's feedback rating is fantastic. It's a fucking dream come true. But I think George is better with all-around performance. I'm gonna say George. Alright, we're gonna have a little sneak peek here. So Georgie boy, nothing below 10. Fuel hungry, burns more fuel than usual. Ah, fuck. Okay. Team player. Alright. Kubica on the other hand. Yeah, he's got great stats, but it's just the cornering as well. And it's the car we have too. Alright, I'm going to... I don't actually... Oh, that's my reserve driver. The reserve driver isn't actually that bad. Okay, I'm going to do a cheeky look. We'll look for an unemployed driver because they are usually better to obtain. They're easier to obtain. Although they don't generally have the same standard. Yeah, none of them are outstanding. Yeah, we've got no real, I mean, oh, that's a 4-star. Chilton. Chilton might not be a bad bet. He is actually not a half bad driver. Sato. Might not be a bad idea. What kind of stats am I looking at for a 4-star driver? Holy fuck-a-moly! Ambitious. Driver wants to win trophies before retirement. Wise old hand. An Iron Man. Driver doesn't make mistakes when their stamina is low. Oh, that's just for endurance racing. If I could get him in, that would be a pretty good replacement. Alright, well hang on, that's him. What would be... so that's Sato. Where's the other guy? Where's that other 4-stars? There he is, Chilton. Hates authority, team player, wet weather struggler, no chance. Let's go with Sato. We'll see if he's open to discussing terms with Williams. He is. Alright. Wages aren't very important. Okay. So I'll put it there. Status isn't too important, so I might do equal. Prefer a long contract. He's a good driver, so I don't think I have any problems with that. A signing on fee isn't very important, but I think we'll give him one anyway. Qualifying bonus isn't very important. Bonus, alright. We'll go with that. We'll see how he reacts just without any of that. How are we looking? Mistake chances. Alright, we've got a guy on tires. It's not doing so hot. We've got 2 guys on tires. They're not doing so hot. Fucking, you're all just shit. Yeah, this isn't good. Doesn't help when everyone is absolute trash. Fuck. I don't have the replacements. Alright, well we'll go on to the driver negotiation. Built helipad. Fantastic. Now we can actually get some good sponsors when the time comes. As for everything else, we really do want to like upgrade. What's this? Plus 15 part development staff. Plus 50% theme park. And that's the other half to the theme park. The theme park would be fantastic to have. Wind tunnel. The staff center would be really, really nice. Forecasting center can be kind of on the back burner. All of these are just general stuff that we'd want. Alright, we'll go on to the driver negotiations. Oh wow, really? Holy shit. But see, Kibitza's a paid driver. Oh, I kind of regret doing this now. Yeah, but Sato is just a fucking fantastic driver. So it's 419,000 for him. So he's more expensive than George Russell, but he's cheaper than Kubica. But because he's a pay driver, $1 million per race that he's involved in. That's good fucking money. And to be fair, his stats aren't bad, but I feel bad for George Russell because it's his first year and I'm just like terminating him even though he's done nothing wrong. But you know what? It's okay because it's the virtual world, and in the virtual world, I'm a heartless fuckwit. Sorry, Georgie boy. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I've got Sato and Kubica. They'll bring me in the fucking bank. And since Sato is actually such a good driver, that's just propelled us into the solid midfield. Alright, good shit. What is next? See, sponsors are always a weird thing because we're like... They say we're the worst sponsors on the grid, but I don't think that's actually true. We're 9th there, but that's only because none of us have scored any points. Drivers, solid midfield. Headquarters, solid midfield. Our car is just... not great. Our car is not great. To put it bluntly, our car is not great at all. Alright, so we'll keep going. We'll get the new part for the car. Oh, Sato is a muy angry boy. We'll give him the new engine to appease him. We'll actually swap the stuff around for him. Oh, nope, that just makes him angry. Alright, there we go. I think we should just beeline the engine. Seriously, they all pose a risk level? Are you fucking kidding me? Build time minus 3 days part. Build time plus 2 days, top speed 50. Top speed 35, red zone 10. God fucking damn it, I don't want a risk level with all my damn engines. Is there one that gets rid of a fucking risk level? That'd be nice. I don't want potential fucking scrutiny against my cars. Oh, I hate that. But I don't actually have a choice. Fuck. Alright. Let's take the hit. We'll get the engine. Alright, work is done. Go back to actually performing our stuff again. We'll get that, we'll get that. Actually. There we go, we'll improve all of that. And we'll find the equilibrium once again. Cool. Alright, on to the next race. But we will get the new engine before we do, which is a godsend. Yeah, I think the sooner we get a part of our car that's actually seriously competitive, the better it is for pretty much the whole team. Getting rid of a track. Thoughts on the potential removal of... Oh yeah, I'll accept. I love Tondela. Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. Why am I still getting George Russell? Wait a minute, I didn't fire Kubica, did I? No, I did not. Oh, why am I still getting relationships with George? Ah, Thank God, that made my heart explode for a second. I was like, oh fuck, did I get rid of Kibitza? Alright, engine. We will give the risky engine to Sato. Oh, that is just alright, fantastic. Let's put our engine in good spirits. We are going to need to wait to start building a new engine, but that's okay. Car build finished, fantastic. I already knew that. Alright, on to Beijing. Our pit crew is actually the third best on the grid. What? Okay. That I was not expecting. Alright, let's do this. Tire wear is medium. Let's just do our conservative strategy again. Part fitting, that's fine. Alright, cool. Let's hope we don't get fucking scrutinized at the end of the race, otherwise this will all be for nothing. Alright, Beijing. Let's do this shit. Alrighty. Ah, thank God for the new feedback. Alright. So, be there, let's go, I don't know, maybe like there, and let's go like there. Alright, cool. We'll put you on the softs. Kibitza, we can go about there. We can go about there, and about there. Yeah, that's good enough. Put you on the hards. And we'll send you out. Alright, let's see how this works. Sato can go out first on his quali trim. And Kibitza race trim on his hards. Alright, off we go. Let's see what Sato can do. He's genuinely one of the best drivers on the grid, which is stupid. He's not the best, not by a long shot, but yeah, if we can give him the right car, if we just give him the car that he needs, we can actually start, you know, putting in some good shit. For the brief fleeting moment of joy. So I'm absolutely decked by the big teams. Although that's not bad. Oh Jesus. Alright, let's bring Kibitza as well. Sato's in. Alright, not a fantastic round. That's okay though, because we're kind of getting some idea of what needs to go where. Then go back about there. That's maybe where we want it. I don't know. We'll find out. God, we literally did the same thing to Kibitza. It needs to be like about there. We actually did the exact same thing to Kibitza. We'll put it there, because we can't actually go. Like that, maybe? there? I don't know. Alright boys, come on, let's do this. Yeah, I expect Sato to just kind of drop down the order, but it's only, what do you call it? It's only practice, so it doesn't matter. Set up level unlock, which is always nice. Alright, bring in Kubica now, who's in dead last, I believe. Nearly. Okay, we got one excellent. That's good, that's progress. That's what we're looking for. That's only okay, so we can put it maybe about there. And that was a great. So if that was a poor and that was a great, you probably actually want to be about here maybe. You can do about that. See how that goes. As for Kubica, what do we got? A good. So we could probably do that. That might actually be it. So that's only good. So maybe like that was a great. So about there. And because that's a great, we'll do that. Let's see what happens. All right, out you go. Have fun, boys. No improvements with Kubica. An improvement for Sato though. That bodes well for a faster setup. Means I must have nailed something. No, I actually went backwards, I think. Yeah, I did. I actually went backwards in most departments. So it needs to be like there no matter what. You need to be, no, not you. You need to be like down here. One up, maybe about there. And you went up to good, so probably like there maybe. That's the grate there. Alright, I'm gonna see what that does. Oh, whoops. Kubica as well. We've gone backwards as well. We've gone backwards quite a bit. Holy shit. Okay. So move the downforce back to about like there, maybe. Bring it about there. You can stay there. They were both great. That was only poor though. So I'm assuming you are about here-ish. Maybe like that. Alright, we'll give that a shot. See how that works out for Kubica. Hopefully there's an improvement, but probably not. Down to 1 tires for Sato, which isn't great. Bring him in. It does not bode well that Kubica is literally dead last on the fucking grid for this. Alright, triple excellence. But only, there's just one more grade here that really ticks me off. probably way too far to... do that and maybe backtrack a little. Fuck. I don't actually know how to bring it back just a little bit. Do like that. That's still not going to be enough. Like that, maybe. Let's go with that. Oh shit, I just sent him out on shitty softs. Or shitty mediums. Race trim. You know, let's swap you over to a 1 lap quali on the old. Actually, no. I think we should just sit him where he is. Let Sato go out. Yeah, I am gonna. I did fuck that up. Alright, let's hope I actually improved. I suppose we'll find out. As we move on to qualifying. Although with Kubica down in dead last and Sato not faring much better. Yeah, it doesn't bode that well. Oh, you are kidding me. So I got that one excellent, but... there. That's gotta be it. Alright, well you know what, I'm gonna wait till like the final like minute when track grip is good. And then I'm just gonna send them out for a do or die lap. If they get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't. We'll see what happens. Don't worry, you guys are fine, and we're just waiting for track grip. Don't worry about it. Okay, now let's send out Sato first. Kubica. Alright boys, don't let us down. Hopefully we can get a good result. It's a perfect overheated and perfect overheated. Alright. Let's see what happens. What will we get, I wonder? Probably P23 and 24. Because we're being held up a shit ton by this fucking Alpine racing car that refuses to get out of my goddamn way. Oh my god! We've made it into... What the fuck? Alright, cool. I'll take it. Oh, Kubica actually nailed it into the fucking points. I don't believe it. Kubica just finessed himself into the top 10. He's not going to be able to do it again because we didn't bring any other ultras. Unless I wait till the last thing again and then send him out on the ultras. We actually make it into Q2. For the first time this season, we're in Q2. This actually is so good. Alright, we'll wait for track grip again. Track grip is expected to plummet. That's because it's gonna fucking rain. When? Okay, I should really probably send them out now. Yeah, send them out now, send them out now. Sato, good, you're back to all your beautiful excellence. That's good to see. Kibitza, out you go. Alright, don't let us down, boys. Track grip is at its peak now. Oh, fuck, we're gonna catch the rain during our lap. Oh, Christ. What have I done? Oh, I fucked up. Oh, and they've done so well, too. Oh, I've just fucked everything. Oh, the rain has just come thundering down and I have completely fucked it. They did so well setting up their shit too. Kibitza got double perfect. Oh, but at the end of the day, I've just completely destroyed their hopes. I completely fucked that up. Ah, that is just depressing. I actually had a chance to make it into Q3. There was a fucking chance I could have made it to the top 12. God damn it. Fucking rain. I just didn't anticipate how close it actually was. Alright, we'll simulate Q3. Ah, that's a shame. Could have been us. Well, you know what? At least that means we have pace here. We have pace here, and that could potentially mean points. I'm not saying it will, but it could. It could mean points. And even if we get into the points just a little bit, that could just shove us into 7th. And it's raining. Fuck. Hard tires, race trim. Hard tires, race trim. We will be starting on inters, of which we have no... Oh, we'll be starting with full wets. Are you kidding me? Alright, well at least no one else prepared for full wets. That's the main thing. Alright, 17th and 18th on the grid. Because we're fucking retards. And it's a horrendous start from Sato. But he manages to make it up and actually overtake Kibitza in the process. And Kibitza regains it. They're just fighting amongst themselves as they both overtake the McLaren. The McLaren and a few other cars get an overtake on Sato. Oh god, this is really wheel to wheel right now. Sato comes out on top for the most part, tries around the outside, doesn't quite have the power. Oh, but he gets it done on both McLarens, they both do. Makes a dive. Oh my god. I don't know where we're finding this pace, but it is not our friend in the corners, let me tell you what. Oh no, did you just cause a collision, Sato? I'm gonna be pissed if you just caused a collision. Down mediums. He didn't damage the car. It was Stroll. Stroll caused the collision. Which is fine by me. Alright, we're up into 13th and 14th. This is good. This is good. It means we actually have pace here, and I can't believe it. we really lose a lot of time in Sector 2. Oh no, we're gonna lose that. Oh, fuck. How did we lose to a fucking Hulkenberg that's got damaged wings? I can't afford to push to take that position back either. I have a feeling they're all just gonna barge past me. How's the weather looking? Things will clear up eventually. Giovinazzi and Kvyat on the Inters have actually gone up to first and second. But that probably won't last for long because the rain is about to get torrential here. So they will probably start jumping down the pecking order again. Grosjean has spun, Sainz is locked up. Come on, boys. Giovinazzi is locked up. He's really pushing those fucking tires. But somehow Hulkenberg is just an absolutely like a mad lad expert here. He's really putting pressure on Kubica. Not to mention he's managing his tires so well. Kvyat has had to swap for the full wets. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not what I wanted to see at all. Alright, I gotta... Daniel Kvyat has been... Okay. I've got to push Sato out of this train. I need to get past Hulkenberg desperately, but I just do not have the pace. No, I can't find the pace. Meantime, yeah, I know your tire temperatures are super low, but what do you expect from the fucking rain? It's a bit hard to conserve these things, considering you need to push all the time. The rain is starting to hopefully ease up. I just really want these to last. Because, oh, Hulkenberg retired due to a mechanical issue. Yes, we finally got past him. Okay, water on track is going to start dipping massively. And it doesn't look like it will restart. So I'm going to make the gamble and pit both of them for slicks. I will pit for the hards. I don't trust it. I will pit both of them this lap. They can really go aggressive with the with what's left of these tires anyway. We are making one hell of a gamble because water is still out in force, but oh, beautiful double stack, although he does get the fucking... Ah, that is a shame. He gets the mistake, which unfortunately puts him far behind. And we are going to start dropping as well. Just because the water is still here. Alright. should all have to start coming in. There they go. There they go. They've all been put onto hard compounds. Albon went intermediates, which gives him a temporary advantage, but he will have to pit again. Because the rain ain't coming back, my friend. What the hell? Albon is really going. I guess because the water is still kind of here a little bit. He's got to pit now, surely. No, he still hasn't. Now he's losing time. How are we looking? Everything's just kind of normal. I'll cool down the tyres a little bit. Conserve and all that. Now we're just shoving up 12 speed. Just kind of let it go, really. You know, we're not losing places, but we're not gaining places either. I think we've kind of just settled into where we really will be. The only person I'm worried about is Magnussen. But he will definitely overtake us eventually anyway. It doesn't matter what I do. I will push now though. Just because the tyres are getting cold. Shove it back down to medium. I will go on overtake mode though. When he came into pit, yeah, Albon is like miles behind now. Which is alright, I mean, I'll take it. Now, if 2 people can just crash out for me, that would be fantastic. 2 people like up here, that would be very much preferred. Alright, we'll go down to medium and medium now. Magnussen has really kind of destroyed his tyres in trying to push me out here. So I'm kind of hoping I can still keep him at bay, even if it's just for a little bit. Just to really destroy his tyres that little bit more. What? Oh, Raikkonen. Oh, so Kubica's up in the 10th. Even if it's just for those precious few seconds. Who's won? Fuck, Kubica, really? Even if we can just keep it in the points, just for those beautiful few seconds. Alright, Kubica. Time to pit. No, that's Sato. Kubica. How many laps? Oh god, we still have so many laps to go. Although one more set of hards should actually do it. We can probably go the rest of the race on these bad boys. We'll use what's left of our tyres to just push this lap, build a gap. Sato is doing a great job of holding Magnussen behind. Because I'm pretty sure he pitted after me. That's why he's so far behind, but I've just destroyed his tyres. Alright, Sato can go overtake. We will pit you for your final pit stop. Hopefully that's enough. Everything's good. Shove you down to medium. We'll push a little bit with the tyres. Just to make sure you don't lose too much space. But yeah, he's done such a good job of holding the holding Magnussen and Grosjean back. Super impressed. And that's no problems. Oh, and he's just out in front of the Manor Racing. Oh, that's Alpine. I can never tell. I think that's Alpine. No, I can't tell. They just yeah, that's Alpine. That's definitely Alpine. Although he is in between. Albon as well. You know what? Go a little bit aggressive. Just take Albon. Come on. Just come on. Just come on. On the back straight, I'll get him again. Come on. You're not gonna get him, are you? Fuck me! Conserve, go low. Damn it. Oh fuck. Conserve. It's alright, he'll pit eventually anyway. I don't know why I did that. He will pit. Oh god, speak of the devil, here comes fucking Magnussen again. Just rolling over the hills. What? Right, that was actually enough to build a little bit of breathing space between me and the Haas. Grosjean has just gone miles on, but he's destroyed those. I swear he was on hards along with Magnussen. Yes, he wasn't. Oh fuck, is he losing power in his engine? Alright, go back to overtake. Staying conservative. Right, this is looking good. And it'll be dry till the end of the race too, so we don't have to worry. Alright, Albon's coming in for some pit stop. Which is fine by me. See you later, Albon. Kubica's up into 11th. If the blue flag can just come out on the back straight, please, that would be fantastic. Oh, come on, speed up. Okay. 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 High, we'll go medium. Medium. Oh god, overtake. You got 2 laps worth of fuel. Just hold the fucking Haas. It's not hard to hold a Haas, although he is on ultras, which could pose a problem. Although if you can just wear down his ultras quite a bit, that would be fucking phenomenal. You really just break his ultras over like a fucking table or something, that'd be great. Because he is trying to tango with you. Oh my god. Okay, come on. We're 14 seconds behind Giovinazzi. So I think points are just a bit off the cards. Seven laps remaining. Tyres are looking good. Raikkonen has pitted. Oh, fuck. But he's still out ahead of us, which is unfortunate. But what do you expect? There's just nothing that can be done. So it looks like we'll miss the points by just a little bit. We will lose it out to the Alphas. Grosjean fell behind Sato. I don't know what happened there. I guess he spun or something? I wasn't paying attention. Oh my god. We overtook Giovinazzi, but he is on ultras. Come on, Sato. You gotta hold him. Sato has to hold that fucking line for as long as humanly possible. Come on, Sato. Overtake mode. Hold him fucking back. Give it everything you have. I'm not even joking. We can have points. Points, damn it. You just need to hold him back. For 5 laps, I don't think it's possible. Oh fuck, I've already got to conserve fuel. I can't hold him any longer. Oh god, he's gonna get me here. Blue flag. The blue flag. The blue flag has also fucked me tremendously. Oh, no, it's helped me. It's saved me. Oh, it's let the fight continue just for a little bit longer. I have fucked his fuel management as well, but that's okay. As long as he builds a lead. If he builds a lead, that's fine. Sato can do his job. Ah, points might actually be on the cards. Holy shit, I didn't think that was possible. Fuck you, Giovinazzi. Oh, no, there he goes. Fuck, okay. That's alright. That's okay. Alright, we can hold that. You need to pretty much just be there. Oh god, he's got an engine problem. He's got to hold for 3 laps. And here he's really coming. Oh lord, he coming. But Sato did an excellent job at holding him at bay. Oh fuck, but my tyres have been blown to absolute shit. Fuck. Things are starting to go wrong. Come on, conserve these bad boys. That's all I'm asking you to do. Will you hurry up, Hamilton? Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, there's Giovinazzi. Alright, since I'm behind the race leader, when he finishes, I'll finish. I've got a lot of fuel now that can offset my decaying tires. I cannot pit now. I need track position. Oh god, he's right on my ass. Come on, final lap. How are you doing? You doing okay? Just push now. Nothing else matters. He's gonna hold it. He's gonna win. He got points! I don't fucking believe it. Oh, we've got points. We actually got fucking points. Oh, Kubica. You beautiful mess. I've got to give credit to Sato as well for holding Giovinazzi as long as he did. Oh, fucking fantastic. Holy shit, we're actually in the points. Even though it's 1 point, still, holy shit. I never thought I'd be excited over a single point. Oh, I swear to God, if I could, like, scrutiny it right now. Oh, okay. There we fucking go. He made... Holy shit. We really nailed it this time. We got a point. We got a fucking point. That brings us up to 9th. We're still a decent amount off of McLaren and Alpha. Hashtag happy-ish. How fucking dare you? That was phenomenal. You not believe the work that went into securing that 1 point. Oh, fuck. What's the time? Alrighty. I think this is a fantastic place to end it. We have pretty much hit the expected result. We nailed everything in that race. Everything went right. Yeah, I'll probably definitely come back with this because, you know, got to find out what happens with these guys. Top 15 result, of course. Although he made top 10, so he gets actually decent marketability. His form was so trash. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, give it, and if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I've been Gravity Potato, and I will see all of you guys in the next one. See you later, everybody. Goodbye.